Time for our Wunderfan must-watch games of the week. Of course, Wunderfan is the app that pays you to be a fan.
Man, I definitely got my eye on Miami at Florida State. Me being a Florida kid, it's a big rivalry. Been that for years. Back to the Bobby Bowden days and the Jimmy days. If you know that rival, man, being from Florida, I know it pretty well. To me, it's the battle of the quarterbacks. You're gonna have your pocket passer. You're gonna have your quarterback that's gonna be able to manage the game and put the receivers in a better position. You're gonna have a quarterback at the Florida State position. He's just a playmaker. He's just dynamic with the football in his hand. And right now, Florida State is hot, and so who's gonna knock who off their throne? Florida State just lost. Are they gonna bounce back? A devastating loss too. We didn't expect this to happen, but we know, when it comes to football, especially you in the ACC, it's a rival for them. So it's going to happen.
All right, AJ, we got one for you, and instead of it being Wonder Fan, it may be Wonder if fans are going to show up in Athens because I can't imagine they're too excited about Kentucky coming to town, but it is pretty interesting. It's huge for Kentucky if they're going to do anything to salvage their year. And obviously, Georgia's got to find a way to bounce back. Not a horrible performance against the Tide, but a loss nonetheless, and one that was really devastating to them.
Yeah, I'm like the rest of the fans that'll be watching that game with both eyes. Kentucky at Georgia, just wide open. But seriously, Kentucky at Georgia. Listen, how does Georgia bounce back? Kentucky, not a very tough opponent, probably the worst team in the SEC, but you want to see Georgia bounce back in this game, get back to the basics, and figure out whatever hiccups they had in their game plan and execution from the Alabama game. But let's see how Georgia bounce back.
As always, you'll earn double points when you use Wonderfan's Watch to Earn feature for any of our must-watch games of the week. That's Miami FSU, Kentucky, Georgia, and of course, Vanderbilt, Alabama. And again, if you're coming out to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium to cheer on the Tide, you can earn double points with the Attend to Earn feature. If you're ready to start getting paid to be a fan, visit wonderfan.com or search for Wonderfan in the Apple or Android App Store to download the app. Wonderfan, where it pays to be a fan.